I'm Honorable Ibrahim Abdi Saney, MP for Wajir North, giving a press statement on recent developments in Wajir North. On 20th of this month, two people were abducted by the names Ahmed Omar Mohammed and Muhammad Ali Mohammed, who is under 18, a minor. And on 22nd, Dado Abdinur Mohammed was killed in cold blood in the wee hours of the night, and Isa Bulle Mohammed was equally abducted. So as we speak, 3 people have been abducted and 1 killed. Government officers in civilian have been roaming my constituency the last 1 week using 3 vehicles, and they are the ones behind these criminal activities. Criminals are everywhere. I have no problems in the apprehension of criminals, but there are procedures and laws in handling criminals. They should be apprehended. Ours is not a failed government. Kenya is a stable government, and its laws are not in a state of latency. It is in operation 24/7. The police cannot be everything unto themselves. It is interesting that the local police service are as ignorant as the people. They are equally wondering, or they are wondering on what is happening. I've been talking to the local commanders. They are ignorant, but it is the same government agencies in civilian doing this to citizens. Article 25 of our Constitution is very clear that any Kenyan who is suspected of anything has inherent rights, rights that cannot be diminished at any one time. The right not to be tortured in the hands of any government officer or agency, not to be subjected to any kind of inhumane punishment. These are guaranteed rights that cannot be limited at all. The right to a fair trial. My constituents are held incommunicado. Their whereabouts is not known. Their relatives are in grief. Actually, they are being tortured, moved about, and their presence not known to us. So my concern is, why not follow the law? Why not follow the procedures? I belong to a government that has promised there shall never be any extrajudicial killings or abductions. Why should it happen at this level? Comparatively, it is better to have a floating body on River Yala than not finding your next of kin who has just disappeared. At least on River Yala, you can get the body and bury. What we are trying to witness is disappearances, cruel punishments. And I don't know why the law can't be followed. Should they be criminals? We have no problem. They should be taken to courts and be taken through the criminal justice system. If this goes on, we will radicalize communities. We have community structures. I come from Wajir North that was always at the forefront in fighting Al-Shabaab. Communities themselves, up in arms, fighting the terrorists. If this shall not be stopped, if this shall continue, if the rights of these Kenyans shall be held in abeyance like that and justice shall not be done, I have a fear that community structures shall equally collapse and terrorists shall have a field day in northern Kenya. I'm equally perturbed that KPR have been disarmed in northern Kenya, in Wajir County. 395 guns have been collected. These were the same people engaging Al-Shabaab and other terrorist elements. I can't see why, after we have made some breakthrough in fighting Al-Shabaab, KPR is disarmed. KPR is disarmed, and officers in civilian are roaming about, just behaving like Al-Shabaab. So we are citizens to a state that is trying to abduct, torture, and criminalize citizens. So my appeal is that the government to change strategy. They should not appear as combatants with its citizens. There should be some peaceful engagement, respect for communities. And it's only through that avenue that we will win against terrorists. As of now, I request the government, I ask the government to bring the 3 citizens abducted and be accountable for the killed person in Ajawa. It is upon the government to make sure that the 3 abducted are taken to courts of law, and if they are criminals, they face justice. And should they not, they will be exonerated and they should be set free. And for the killed citizen in Ajawa, we need serious explanation in the circumstances. What did he do? Why did he deserve that? Why was he not taken to court? Why was he killed by the government? So I am in fear myself. I am in fear for my constituency. We have always cooperated, corroborated information with government agencies, a peace-loving constituency, never had any terrorist activities. But from the look of things, something is amiss, and I call upon the government to be accountable and move with speed. Thank you. On 20th August, 3 vehicles waylaid 2 of my constituents who were traveling to Bute at the junction normally called Bamba on Danaba Gurar Bute Road. Ahmed Omar Mohammed and Muhammad Ali Mohammed, who is a teenager, were abducted. And on 22nd, Ado Mohammed was killed in Ajawa town late in the night. And Isabule Mohammed was abducted. So we have 3 people abducted and 1 killed. So my real concern is, when did we suspend our laws, our judiciary, our legal system, our criminal justice system? If they are criminals, we would love them that they are taken through those systems and they are convicted. We have no problem. Should every suspect be killed, what will remain of Kenya? If every suspect is killed, and they innocent until proven otherwise? That is the concern. Why should my constituency be killed? I would prefer and be happy if they are tried and convicted thereafter if evidence is adduced for whatever they have done. Thank you.